It's day 40 of The Eagle is Stranded, and it's time to bring you our second phone guest. Our previous Eagle is Stranded phone guest was the Beer Fairy. But today...
Welcome to the Tesco mobile messaging service.
We've got a special guest for you, everyone. A bit of sponsorship there. Now, the Tesco voicemail service is not our special guest. We're going to talk to Rotherham's Raconteur and folk singer Ray Hearne, who a couple of days ago had a happy accident. And he'll tell us that tale, and we'll also end with a song from Ray. I mean, providing we can get in touch with him. Otherwise, it's me back in the shower again. It is 14:31, and we agreed to talk at 14:30.
Oh.
So maybe that's the problem. I've missed my window.
Yeah.
Call Ray Hearne. Oh, he's calling me. Hang on. Hello.
Now then, you all right?
Hello, Ray.
I think you just rung me and I just got to it and it rang off.
Did you know that the whole thing with a mobile phone is that you can keep it on you, Ray?
I know. I was having a little tinkle and off it went, and so by the time I put
on this podcast, Ray, we allow those things to exist. We do not try and cover them up, you see. So yesterday I did a podcast from the shower. So don't feel
really?
Don't feel like there's any reverence. Don't feel like you can't, if you want to, abloot while you talk.
Well, this might be the first time I've actually cast a pod.
I assume you're not back to referring to the toilet activities again.
No.
Because you want to get that sorted.
No. Well, indeed.
Maybe a gallstone.
I hope you're okay, are you?
Yes, we're doing all right. So Ellie's here as well.
Is Ellie? I thought I could hear her in the background. Hello, Ellie.
Hello, how are you?
Good, love, good.
Now, you might need to lean forward when you talk, Ellie, into the microphone. We have a whole elaborate setup here, Ray.
It's like a mini radio station.
Elaboration. That's me, Oliver.
Exactly. You put the Ray into elaboration.
Oh,
that's what they say about you.
That's my next album title.
So how are you getting on with lockdown?
Probably better than many, because we've got some nice countryside around here, so we're getting out for a walk most days, and although I've lived here 27 years or something, we've lived here all that time, and there are still walking paths around here that we're finding now, which I never knew existed, which is slightly marvellous, really. As for the rest of it, same as yourself, probably, all the few gigs that I had in the diary were all cancelled. They're all cancelled up to about July. So
it's a big shame, because you were due to do that whole tour support for Ed Sheeran and that kind of thing, which I know you were. Keeping quiet. I know you were trying to keep quiet, but we might as well tell it now, because I think that's unfortunately fallen by the wayside.
Me and Ed, we like that, definitely. We like them lilacs just necking in at me through the window. Nah, that's what we like. Me and Ed.
Is that the payment that you accept? Is it a bit of necking?
It's about half a lilac petal, I think. I'm not addressing you as petal.
Half a lilac petal was a great 30s recording artist, I believe. Very good. Very good. Musical.
Yes, indeed. Yeah, I remember that. I remember that musical indeed.
Well, it's actually quite fitting that we should talk about a walk, because one of the reasons I wanted to talk to you, Ray, was because of something that happened to you on a walk a couple of days ago.
Well, isn't it strange how things can happen when you don't even know they're happening?
Regale our listeners with this tale, Ray. I shall be quiet, and
Shall I do that?
Yes.
Yeah. We'd gone for a walk as per usual. We'd actually done a fair way, and we were on our way back, and we'd made it through the hailstorm. And then, because I was wearing a fairly skimpy little rain jacket with a small pocket, I only came to realise that when I felt my mobile phone leap out of my pocket. And I looked around, and there it was. There it was on the grass verge at the side.
And you were hoping that it was still working. Because if it wasn't working, then you would literally be on the verge of disaster.
Yes, indeed.
So I do apologise. We have to do a perfunctory pun at least every 2 minutes on the podcast. You see,
I'm getting the hang of this.
I've had this for 6 weeks, Ray. 6 weeks.
6 weeks of puns.
Yeah.
Hellish.
And I was also doing it just to build a bit of drama as well, there, Ray. You see.
Well, it's working with me.
A lot of tension with you.
Back to the script.
You'll need the toilet again before too long. Anyway, sorry, continue.
There it was. I picked it. It had a little cover on, so I picked it up, and I just kind of looked to see that it wasn't cracked. clicked, and then stuck it back in my pocket. And off we went again, jaunting along, probably talking about every strange thing that might be happening in the world, including the lockdown, and probably calling everybody from a pig to a dog, as is my wont every 3 or 4 minutes. And then the next thing, it was probably about 5 minutes later, the phone began to vibrate in my pocket. I answered it, and it was James Fagan.
James Fagan, the folk singer?
The James Fagan, the wonderful, beloved singer and performer of these parts.
And of course, listeners to the Young'uns podcast will remember James Fagan primarily for his feature, James Fagan Talks Bollocks, in which he gives us a medical fact, Dr. James Fagan, about the testicles. So there's a bit of inside information for the regular podcast listeners there. Continue, Ray.
I love the continuity between testicles and me. And it will all tie in a moment. Ooh. Because James said, do you realise that for the last 5 minutes you've been doing a live Facebook broadcast on your phone? So I said, what's that? And he said, no, your Facebook page is showing a black blank screen and with all these strange offstage noises on it. It's absolutely marvellous. You're doing a wonderful job. So I said, thank you. I didn't realise. I do hope I haven't said anything that's audible and that might have been on the rude side of stuff. I hope I wasn't talking a load of bollocks, is probably what I said.
Yes. And that's why James actually found out about it, presumably.
Like, hang on, it's stolen my part.
He's got an algorithm where anytime bollocks comes up, James Fagan's fully on it.
Well, if he's got us lot on it, it must be permanently engaged. But anyway, I said, well, thank you very much, mate. I'll try and switch it off. And then, of course, I didn't know I'd switched it on in the first place, so therefore I didn't know how to switch it off. So I was poking about with buttons and stuff, and all these messages kept coming up on the screen, which varied from what's going on here to what a marvellous piece of conceptual art.
And what I love about this, Ray, as well, is that there'll be people like podcasters and YouTubers who are like craving audience attention and can't get any kind of traction, and you inadvertently throw your phone into a bush, and by picking it up start Facebook live broadcasting, and loads of people start messaging in going, this is bloody brilliant, this.
Indeed, and it's worse than that, mate, it's worse than that. I not only clicked the live broadcast, I appear to have also clicked the donate money to the Alzheimer's Society button as well. So before I knew it, there was 50 quid raised from people who've been watching it, sending it to the Alzheimer's Society. There is a very sinister kind of a poignant reverberation going on here with me not being able to remember what buttons and donate donations to the Alzheimer's Society. As the day went on, more and more people kept commenting and clicking and what have you, and leaving very witty remarks. But also they kept donating to the Alzheimer's Society.
Oh, brilliant!
So there's nearly 100 quid last time of looking now, just from that absolute accident. So I thought, this is absolutely wonderful, and that phrase went through my head. But because of the condition, of course, I can't remember who said it. Accident is the 10th muse. And what I thought was, I've been to the Tate Gallery and I was looking at installations of people who'd stuck videos on of the waves coming in for 14 hours and stuff like that. And I thought, if I call it conceptual art, if I give it a title like From the Pocket of Isolation...
I like it.
I can enter it for maybe the turn or the Whitbread Prize, because I think maybe I'll enter it and win even more money for the Alzheimer's Society. So that was the next plan.
Right. Has that happened yet?
No. But I'm still planning it.
But we have people who listen to this podcast in high places, so maybe we have someone from the Whitbread organisation who can sort that out, perhaps. I wonder if it did the Alzheimer's charity then because it's alphabetical, so that it just picked the first one on the list, maybe. Which makes me think that's the kind of thing that must happen for like a lot of people Facebook Live-in might press that, and the Alzheimer's charity are benefiting from that kind of thing, whereas the Zebra Trust, absolutely nothing.
They get nothing. In fact, they're very cross about it.
Oh, very good. I mean, the Aardvark charity, absolutely loving it.
They ought to be...
Otis, he's loving it.
Their noses ought to be poking in the trough of it all, really.
Exactly.
But people are still now sending messages and donating, so I'm not really sure what the latest figure is, but out of nothing, out of a complete set of ludicrous accidents, this old ball started rolling, and there we are talking about balls again.
Yeah, exactly.
Somebody even
Hold
wrote
on,
me a
James
sonnet.
Fagan's on the line.
My great achievement during lockdown has been to grow a beard.
Oh, yes.
Which is something I've not done in my life before. And suddenly there it is, prominent, sticking out like the bottom of a shovel at the bottom of my chin. Only it's whiter than a barn owl. So the next thing was, show us a picture of your beard and I'll make another donation to the Alzheimer's Society. So what I'm planning now is a great epiphany of the beard. Ooh. And see if we can get loads of other people. I don't know why people want to do this, but they do. I think this is what lockdown does to you.
Well, I think there's something in the fact that people, they like the joie de vivre, they like the spirit of like, this shouldn't be a thing and it is a thing. And I suppose that's why Colonel Tom, to give him his correct title now, kind of got so much traction, because it's just a man walking around his garden and then people piled on and before they know it. And I think people just think, imagine that person's face, what it'll look like if you can see, when you see their reaction, when they realise they've raised £1 million. So that's why people do it. I mean, unfortunately, we won't be able to see the reaction on your face because it'll be covered with a beard. But
it's covered with a
See,
but that's very true. And in fact, somebody actually emailed me or texted me or whatever you do on Facebook to say, well done, Ray. All you need to do now is to raise another 29,999,990, whatever it is, and you'll have made as much as Colonel Tom.
So there's the challenge. Well, you're now on the podcast, so there you go. Have a look for Ray Hearne, everyone, on Facebook.
and can I just reveal, Dave, that I've given you the exclusive on this, because Radio Sheffield, that's the BBC, they wanted to run it this morning. As well, the whole story. So I said, no, I'm previously booked. Goodness. I'm a man of honour, and so we'll do it tomorrow instead.
The BBC are going to be furious with me. Not only have I pipped into the post with all the Gina G news, but then this as well.
Exactly.
Because we were going to ask you for a photo of the beard, because I saw it on Emily Hearn's Instagram feed. She had a little sneak preview. It's disappeared now because it was on the daily ones, and we were going to see if we could put it on David's new Instagram account. But if we need to hold off,
we will hold off quite gladly for this.
Because when I saw
I'll send you one. Don't worry.
Well, you could send us one that isn't fully finished, or we'll tell you what. We'll hold off for the big reveal, and we'll and we'll put instead we could put a plain-faced Ray, so that people can then compare and contrast. You see,
you could Photoshop a shovel on its chin.
I'm not that good at Photoshop, I'm afraid. But,
that's not what I've heard.
Have you seen the Gina G breaking news pictures?
What we should do, Ray, when we conclude our chat with you, is to round off with a song from one of your albums. I mean, the particular one that I listen to very regularly is Umpteen. But I mean, I'm very happy to play whatever.
No, you choose.
The one that I can't get out of my head is always Longest Hot Summer. That's always in my head.
I think that's a good one, isn't it? That's a good one because it's about being out in the open air, and it's about trying to capture the sense of liberation that youth brings, but also perhaps that song can bring when you strike lucky. It's also got Belinda O'Hooley on the piano, which is one of the delights of my life. So great choice, David.
Thank you, Ray.
Can I ask you a favour?
Of course you can.
Can you do your impression of me?
Because not only does Ray have the most wondrous singing voice, as you've all heard, but I just love your speaking voice as well. So often I will use you almost as a character. If I was saying, sit you down and I'll tell you a tale. What is the word that I use?
That is a wonderful Cornish accent.
Very good. Now, what's the word? There's a word that I use to get into Ray.
Is it fine fettle?
Fine fettle. Fettle, that's it. So if I'm struggling to get into Ray, as it were, I'll say fine fettle. That's the secret password for Ray to open. There you go. Put 100 quid in the kitty.
In the kitty.
Fine fettle. Aye, how you doing there? It's Ray Hearne here, and you're listening to The Eagle is Stranded from the David Eagle podcast. There you go. I bet you people wouldn't know who's who now. This is getting very confusing.
That's what Ray now has to say.
Wonderful.
Now the question is, can you do an impression of me?
Well, I'm working on it. That's the other thing I've been working on for the last 6 weeks.
Yes, you've had the time. I know a lot of people have, yes.
I've had the time, but I'm not getting very far, mate.
How far? Where are you so far with it, Ray?
I'm Ray. That's it. Ray. That's it. But the eagle is stranded. That is really marvellous. But you keep getting in the way, David. I'm just getting in my stride, and then you kind of interrupt me with a question. There's people on here trying to listen to me, mate.
Oh, well, we shall play out with Longest Hot Summer. I think that'll be a lovely way to play
Splendid.
out with. And thanks so much for talking to us, Rick.
Absolute pleasure, mate. Ellie, thank you.
We better let you go back to the toilet. It's been at least 20 minutes.
Thank you. I'm running. Bye now. Bye. There's my phone again.
Lots of love. Bye.
Bye.
And you can call it nostalgia for lost love and youth, or tell me I'm wandering some way from the truth. But the tongue at the heart of the voice says it all, for the longest hot summer weathercocks will recall. And the voice at the heart of the tongue says it all, when the longest hot summer's such a gift to recall.